Stocks are rallying, crypto's bumping. You would expect it, and the two continue to move in sync. Let's bring in Scott Bauer, because it's Bitcoin today that's catching the attention as we break through 23,000, and it seems like we're doing it with some ease here, Scott.
It is, but you know what, Oliver? Look at the Qs, look at the Nasdaq, right? I mean, the trend still continues here. So, have we found a bottom in crypto and Bitcoin? I don't think so. It's just really, it's a rally with the rest of the marketplace. Now, there were some stories that I saw out there of bringing of some miners actually taking some Bitcoin off of the marketplace or off chain. So maybe that's playing into too that it's getting a little bit scarcer. But again, risk on environment across the board today, hand in hand with the Qs. 23.5. This is a significant area. This is a significant technical area. It did go to 23.7 earlier today. It's settling right in here. If it can get through here, you're looking at 25,000 print.
Wow. Scott, so what do you think the implications are from trading? Is this an entry point? Is this still an in-between zone, waiting for confirmation that this isn't yet another head fake?
Oh, it is right in between. I mean, if you think about where it's traded, over the last several months, 18 to 30-ish, let's call it, with, a good proportion of that time being down towards the lower end. But we're sitting right in the middle of this range, like almost smack dab in the middle. So, this to me would not be an entry point. What I personally like to see is it come back down just around 22, maybe 21.8 or so and hold. If it does, and then rallies from that point, then I think you can, with a little bit more confidence, ride it up to 25.
Okay. Now, if what's interesting, you look at the chart of Bitcoin, look at the chart of Netflix, they're like one and the same. It's like you have these explosive moves. They've been downward so far, then it goes sideways, and then it moves again. And it sounds like from your description of the overall environment that you would think whichever way BTC goes, markets probably follow. Can we use these as, stocks and Bitcoin? Are they kind of a tradable pairs at this point where if BTC's up 10% overnight, you come in and scoop up futures?
I think it's really the other way around, though. I know overnight trade, you got to look at Bitcoin. I really think that Bitcoin is following the broader markets, not the NASI following Bitcoin. So if we get a big rally tonight, maybe that would be off the heels if Netflix happens to report a good earnings report and we see NASDAQ futures up. Maybe that's, a continuation through in Bitcoin here. But I think it really is more the other way around with the overall market leading Bitcoin and other cryptos.
And if we break out, you think people are going to start frothing at the mouth again, Scott, or did they learn their lesson after the blow-ups of the last 6 months? Are people going to be shouting for new highs, or you think we'll get a more measured approach from the community this time?
I do think you'll get a more measured approach. I mean, I would hope we do, because people need to learn their lesson, not just, on an individual basis, but the whole marketplace needs to learn its lesson. People are going to, be haters on me for this, but I don't want to see Bitcoin rally 50% right now. That's not good for the market. You want to see, slow, methodical, continuous rises, not one big gap up just because maybe something happened. So, I'd still be ultra cautious here. I would not be buying into this rally, but I would if we get a little bit of a pullback and it kind of, goes sideways for a while, like you and I talked about, like we saw Bitcoin really consolidate for a couple weeks. This thing didn't move, and we said it was poised for a breakout.
All right, good stuff. Thanks, Scott, for the explanation, like the macro connections too. Scott Bauer, CEO, Prosper Trading Academy.